Ever wondered what came before the massive 53-foot trailers we see today? Picture this, the early days of trucking, where trailers were considerably smaller, measuring in at just about 35 feet long. That was the original standard. But as the world grew, so did our need for larger capacities. Enter the era of the 53-foot trailer. This significant jump in size began in the mid-80s. It was a time of change and adaptation in the industry, as companies sought to maximize efficiency and profit. By the late 90s, these colossal trailers had become the new standard, dominating the highways. And with more cargo space came greater earnings for our hard-working truck drivers. So larger trailers meant more cargo, which in turn meant a pay increase for truck drivers. But was it all smooth sailing? Moving to 53-foot trailers wasn't without its challenges, many of which are still relevant today. The leap from shorter trailers to these giants brought with it a set of issues that truckers had to learn to navigate quite literally. Imagine pulling into a rest stop after a long haul, only to find that the parking spaces were designed for trailers nearly 10 feet shorter. It's like trying to squeeze an elephant into a phone booth. This has been a recurring issue for truckers, as many rest stops and truck stops were originally designed to accommodate the smaller, more compact trailers of yesteryears. Then there's the matter of docks. Picture this. You're trying to back a 53-foot trailer into a dock that was designed for a 40-foot trailer. It's not just a question of skill, it's practically an art form. It requires precision, patience, and a whole lot of practice. And let's not forget about the safety aspect. Since the standard was changed to 53-foot trailers, there's been a noticeable increase in accidents. In fact, there's been a rise of about 12% in accidents involving these trailers. That's not a number to scoff at, and it's a clear indication of the challenges posed by these larger vehicles. To top it all off, there's the simple matter of maneuvering these behemoths on the road. Tight turns, narrow lanes, low bridges, all these become potential hazards when you're dealing with a trailer that's 53 feet long. It's a bit like steering a cruise ship through a narrow canal. But despite these challenges, truckers have adapted. They've embraced the change, honed their skills, and learned to navigate these obstacles with a surprising level of grace and finesse. Because at the end of the day, that's what trucking is all about. Adapting, evolving, and pushing forward, no matter the size of the load. The move to 53-foot trailers certainly wasn't without its hiccups, but where does the industry go from here? So we've conquered the 53-foot trailer. Could we see even larger trailers in the future? As we ponder this question, it's important to consider the challenges that would come with this change. Imagine, if you will, the skill and precision required to navigate a 53-foot trailer through tight docks and parking spots. Now picture attempting the same task with a trailer even longer. The idea might seem daunting, even impossible. The potential for longer trailers doesn't just pose challenges for drivers, but for infrastructure as well. Many of our rest stops, truck stops, and docks were originally designed for shorter trailers. Accommodating larger trailers would require significant changes to these structures. Yet, despite these challenges, the possibility of longer trailers isn't entirely out of the question. The push for efficiency and cost-effectiveness in the trucking industry is relentless. If a longer trailer can carry more cargo, reducing the number of trips a truck needs to make, the industry could very well consider it. However, it's not a decision to be taken lightly. The transition to 53-foot trailers led to a noticeable increase in accidents. Any further increase in size would need to be studied carefully to ensure that safety isn't compromised. And what about the drivers? The introduction of 53-foot trailers resulted in a significant pay increase for them, as they were now hauling more cargo. Would a further increase in trailer size mean another pay raise? It's a possibility, but one that would need to be weighed against the added stress and difficulty of handling a larger vehicle. The future of trailers is uncertain. We could see a move towards even longer trailers, or perhaps a shift towards more innovative solutions. Maybe autonomous vehicles or drones will play a bigger role in the transportation of goods. The history of trailers is a story of constant evolution. Who knows what the future holds?